penalizing them for not making it to the finals. He made it further than
it's a team sport.
The player that you
Can I ask you a question, AJ?
Team.
He put the team on his back.
You say that you don't respect the Mickey Mouse final championship or whatever. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
Why are you watching something you don't respect?
It was basketball, bro.
Okay, then shut up.
Basketball podcast.
Just shut up.
Basketball, Devin. That's
shut up.
Fair.
No. Don't.
Planting the seeds and I watch them grow. Snakes in the grass, you gotta keep it mowed. Being myself, I never fit the mold. I just show love, I'm sticking to the code.
Welcome back. This is episode 9. Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Welcome to the
episode 9.
Welcome to the Stick to the Code podcast. Today we got some great ass topics. And today we got Lamar Kedar in here, Corey, my boy Devo, AJ, Snaxx, and now I'm your boy Nico Demas. First off, this is how I want to start it off, guys. Like we pretty busy on social media, right? This is the past week. 150,
we had a good week.
150K views on TikTok. Nice little viral video. Also, we're almost at 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Fire.
Not too bad. Not too shabby.
Not too bad, bro. We're literally like we're less than 2 months in. Shit's moving, you know.
Street team, man. Street team.
Shout out Devin Walker. You know his street team making moves. He got motion.
We got motion.
He said Devin was like, I'm about to just send this shit to all my motherfucking contacts and these shit. Lo and behold, shit. We got a few extra subscribers off of it. So shout out my boy Devin Walker.
Shout out Devin.
I feel like our TikTok followers went up too. Like
for sure.
TikTok followers went up. Yeah. Shout out Els, bro. Els had a viral ass clip with no context talking about
that. We're still trying to figure it out.
We wasn't even talking about motherfuckers in the comments pissed.
People still comment.
How many views are from the Russians?
What?
Oh my god!
I don't know. It could be.
All right, going into our topics.
TikTok numbers is funny though.
Today we're gonna start off with this or that, just putting up different players against each other. We're talking about primetime Deion Sanders, and then lastly, the BRITTNey Griner situation. Yes, she will be back on U.S. soil soon. If Devin, has she already touched or
she touched down?
She touched down.
Unfortunately.
Right. I'm sorry
down.
to frustrate you. Don't do that.
Devin flew her back himself.
So this or that. Snaxx, you up first.
You can
big
get
dog.
with this or you can get with that.
Or you can get with this. And this is where it's at. Jason Tatum or Luka? Who you taking?
JT or Luka, man, that's a fucking tough one. I actually haven't put that much thought into it. JT Luka. If we're going overall player, we're going right now. We're going who I want to start a team with.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic is talented as fuck. Don't get me wrong. Give me Jason Tatum though, man. He's more of a two-way player. I think he could do it on both ends. He's proven that he can take a team already to the Eastern Conference Finals and the NBA Finals, damn near by himself. Not by himself, but, you know, as the main, you know what I'm saying, focal point of a team. So give me JT. Give me JT.
JT. Anybody got any thoughts on that? JT.
Tweaking on Luka.
Yeah, I would say Luka, really because I feel like Jason Tatum has always had like a very good cast around him, like since he was drafted damn near. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. He's never not had a bad
his
team.
second and third best player are pretty good, and I'm speaking on Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. Luka does not have that in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? His team is better. It has gotten better this year, but I'm gonna go with Luka just off the strength. I feel like he can do more with less.
Let me throw stats out there real quick. One player is averaging 32, 8, and 8. Another player is averaging 30, 8, and 4 for the season. Luka got the highest stats.
So are we talking about right now?
Yes,
Talking
sir.
about right now. Who if you GM and you needed a player to start a team, who you picking?
I'm picking Luka. I just think Luka was raw as hell as soon as he touched the court. He was just mature, ready. He was more ready. So if I had to like start a franchise, you can't go wrong with Luka.
What's up, Devin?
It took JT a couple years to get where he at now. He balling. but he took him a couple years.
It took him. It ain't take him that long though.
What year is Luka in?
I said a couple.
I know. I feel you. I want to say the second year is the year he went to the Eastern Conference Finals, right?
But he wasn't as good as he is now. Now he finally
No, yeah, for sure. Now, like you mentioned, like Luka rookie year was that nigga was cold.
That's a fact.
Devin, so you always say just take the taller player, pretty much. Like take the one the size matter. That's what they said.
Don't put that on me, man.
That's what they said, man.
I'm not just picking the taller player.
Slow down.
Get the pause on that.
Hey,
This one is me and Snaxx talked before the show. I was like, it's a pick 'em. I'm not down on no hill. It's really what you want. It's the toughest thing I think to compare them because like you said, Tatum has a good team. Like I can argue that Tatum's got a better team. So, but give me Luka, but I'm not 100% with that answer though.
Last episode I gave you Porzingis and what's his name? Jalen Brunson stats.
Mm-hmm.
They both averaging 20 for the season. Do y'all really think that Luka team was that bad last year?
Yeah, Porzingis was hurt as fuck.
Porzingis,
most of the time he was there.
Like that last year.
He was not like
they
that.
They said Luka had the ball too much. He said he wasn't passing him the ball.
That nigga, Porzingis needs the ball too much. That's what I feel like.
They had a falling out.
Nah, bro. If Porzingis was how he was last year on the Mavs, bro, the Mavs would have a better record than they have.
The Mavs would have went to the finals. They wouldn't
have went to the finals, but they would have had a better record.
They lost to the Suns in the conference finals. Am I wrong?
Lost to the Warriors.
They would have a better record. They would have a better record than they have right now, bro.
Am I capping? Did the Mavs make the Western Conference Finals last season?
Yes, they did.
They did, yeah.
They
my boy Luka. What was it? 4-2?
Yeah, like 4-2.
No, I think it was 4-3. Hold on.
No, it wasn't 7-game series, AJ's.
No,
I'm just going back to how y'all feel about my point of Luka not being a true two-way player though in this day and age.
It's a lot of those
two-way player.
I mean,
all offense, mostly offense.
Steph Curry not a two-way player. Devin Booker not a two-way player.
Steph Curry got a team.
Right.
Devin Booker got a team.
Luka don't have a team.
Y'all saying that, bro, but I feel like if you match up Golden State, if you match up Golden State with Dallas, player for player,
it's not comparable.
Damn near is.
No, it's not. Who's the Wiggins on the Mavs? Who's the Jordan Poole on the Mavs? Who's the Clay on the Mavs? Who's the Draymond Green on the Mavs?
Jordan Poole would be Dinwiddie.
Stop it.
That's what it is.
Who knocking Dinwiddie out in practice though? I don't think nobody knocking Dinwiddie out in practice.
All right, Els. Donovan Mitchell or Devin Booker? Donovan.
Man, bro, I'm gonna have to go with Spider. Spider's been my dog since he came to the league. You can say I'm tweaking. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel.
Yes.
I'm gonna just say.
I don't think you can come at him like that,
nigga.
I don't think so.
That game where Cleveland just beat the Lakers, bro. That nigga was looking incredible.
Versus the Lakers, nigga. The Lakers,
incredible.
Not even in the top 8.
So
hey, don't focus too much.
And I know AD didn't play. I know AD left. I'm just saying, Spider's been my dog. I really like the way he plays the game. I like the way he gets to the basket. I'm gonna just go with bro.
Spider. Didn't what's their record? What's Cleveland's record right now?
That's a good question.
Cleveland got to be.
Cleveland is
top 4
they're
in the East.
They're 16-9. They're number 3 in the East.
Number 3 in the East. Yeah.
They won 7.
Cleveland
got a whip
in their last game.
They're a dark horse for me. I don't think they can make it to the finals. I think they're too young and too inexperienced. But they have a fucking whip, bro. Like when you run down their roster and how many options they got, if they're healthy, playing at the end of the year, I can see them making a really good run and knocking off. I don't think they can make it to the finals, but I can definitely see their ass knocking off like a Philly,
upset, pulling off an upset. I don't got no faith in Philly, bro. I don't got no faith.
I'm saying knocking off of Milwaukee, damn near. I don't think they can knock off Boston, but damn near, bro. I'm telling you,
knock off Milwaukee with Chris Middleton coming back,
bro. He's
already back.
They have a whip.
I mean,
Jamal.
To Snax's point, Cleveland probably has top 2-3 deepest rosters in the NBA. They have legit 5 potential All-Star players on their team.
Legit.
I see them knocking off Philly, but I don't really see them knocking off Milwaukee, bro.
The only reason I would not cap for Boston because Boston is a whole package right now. Like they just offense, defense. They got all that shit laid down.
I don't even put Boston
but Philly
in the topic of that's who Cleveland can knock off. I feel like at the end of the day, if that's the case, it's gonna be Eastern Conference Finals, Boston and Cleveland if they knock somebody off, bro. That's what I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like Boston has finished the number 1 seed no matter what. I think they're going to finish number 1 seed in the East. And Cleveland, if they finish 3 or 4, not 4. If they finish 3, they're going to play a number 2 seed. Or if they finish 2, they're going to play a number 3 seed in the second round. And I think they definitely can knock off wherever that 3 seed is, wherever that 2 seed is. It really all depends. Matchup, like styles make fights, bro. And I think Cleveland matches up very well with a lot of those teams in the East. And they got a player that can dominate, win healthy, in the fourth quarter. I don't know if y'all watched that Cleveland game, bro, against LA, bro. Spider was just going nuts.
He's the pick and roll master. He did pick and rolls all day with Rudy Gobert. Now he got Evan Mobley and Jared Allen do pick and rolls with Darius Garland. Kevin Love still got a burner. Karis LeVert is still really good
off the bench.
Like they're stupid good.
I agree.
Stupid.
I feel like
I picked them early in the season to be my sleeper team.
I feel like
you did.
I feel like Devin Booker, he always is going to hoop, but I feel like he had a couple opportunities to really take over and like go crazy. And with Chris Paul and Deion, with Aiden and everything, like I feel like they just didn't. They came up short every time. I feel like you put Donovan Mitchell in that platform, maybe different results. Possible.
I don't know.
Devin, Darius Garland or De'Aaron Fox?
Again, we're in a situation where one person's on a really good team and the other one is on a team that's getting better. Sacramento's not that bad.
Sacramento's a good team.
They're recently good.
Don't make that face against Sacramento.
What I'm saying is De'Aaron Fox been in the NBA for 6 years. And
exactly. And the Sacramento's been shit.
This is the 1 year he's
the
been
first
good.
year. I know.
Only reason I'm picking Darius Garland, he has an All-Star game on his belt. De'Aaron Fox don't. Again,
Eastern Conference, Western Conference. There's way more guards in the Western Conference. So I think it's harder to make it.
Man, the Kings got Harrison Barnes. They killing right now.
Who's your pick though, Devin? You say Garland?
I'm gonna pick Garland. He's a little bit younger, 2 years younger. So I'm gonna go Garland. I'm not mad at somebody pick De'Aaron Fox though.
Yeah, I think this is a toss-up one. I think, like you mentioned, if you pick either or, I think you can't go wrong. I'm gonna go with Garland too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Garland is a very slept-on point guard in the league right now. And I think I wouldn't call him top 5 or anything like that, but he's definitely hovering around the top 10 in terms of like just pure talent. And I would put him over De'Aaron Fox for sure.
Talking about Deion.
I don't know how to say buddy name. I ain't gonna lie.
Deion. That's why I
Darren.
I had it written down. It had
I sound like AJ slurring and shit.
Corey, my phone just died. I gave you Ja Morant and who else?
Trae Young.
Oh, hey, I know what everybody gonna pick. I mean,
you know how I'm rocking.
That's kind of a.
It's not as easy as you think, but I'm gonna go with Ja.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
it's saying that because you had Trae Young on your fantasy.
It's as easy as I think. It's as easy as I think.
You think so?
For sure. I mean,
I know so.
I think it depends on like what you need for sure.
Do I need to win?
We gotta win. We gotta win.
Do I need my team? Do I need my teammates to like me? Do I not to be a coach killer?
I'm going with
this is my answer.
Wait.
Bro.
I don't know. I don't know all that. Damn.
Devin going with Ja clearly. Corey, you going with Ja too?
Yeah. Can I say why though?
Go ahead,
bitches. Can y'all slow y'all fucking roll? No, I'm just playing.
Roll slow.
Hey,
my bad,
to me, Ja just a more versatile player, man. He rebound better defender. He got more heart. Ja got the intangibles. Ja dog, bro.
He's a dog.
And I love Trae. Trae a dog too. He ain't no bitch. But
not no bitch.
Ja just got more. He's just bigger. He got more to work with out there, man. And he's sauced up. So
Yeah, I definitely was gonna say he's bigger.
He got the skill set that you want in a guard and over Trey. Trey Young launching that joint. Yeah,
and he's not efficient with it either.
Nah.
This is my issue with Ja though, bro.
Who averaging more assists?
Trey made a run. Trey made a run last
to the
year
Eastern
though.
Conference Finals.
Man, he was balling, bro.
Trey a dog.
Trey's a dog. I know that, but hear me out. Hear me out. Real
He's
quick,
talented.
bro.
The boy is
talented.
talented.
I think Ja Morant is the more talented player. I can 100% agree with that. But to your point, Corey, Trey Young is a fucking dog, bro. And I think his play style leans toward his ability to like be more, I guess, have more longevity than Ja Morant. Like there's always that concern with Ja, like those athletic ass point guards. Like, how long can this shit really last? And then what happens when the athletic ability goes away? Are you still gonna be as effective? Like,
damn,
is Ja Morant gonna turn into
when the niggas gonna lose his athletic ability?
That shit happens. It
third
happens.
year in the league, bro.
Like,
I'm
you
just
heard what
saying,
happened
though,
to Trey,
bro.
right? You heard
You were,
the drama that Trey
you were
going through
giving
right
it
now.
to Russie L's over the beginning of the season, bro.
It happens, bro. It happens.
I didn't hear what the shit that what's going on with
Losing
Trey?
your
'Cause
athletic ability.
I didn't hear that.
Trey Young was hurt, injured, sick, or something like that. He asked his coach. His coach wanted to play. He pretty much was like, coach was like, you can play. And but Trey was on some, I don't want to go to shoot around. So the coach was like, you don't want to go shoot around, you won't play. So Trey didn't even show up to the game, which is like cardinal sin 1-on-1 in the NBA. Like, you ain't hurt. You supposed to be on that sideline. You didn't show up to the game. He already got one coach fired like a couple years ago. His rumors that his teammates don't like him. He a diva. He's a great player. He's just not efficient. He just launches threes all day, but he's not efficient. He plays
When
no
you say
defense.
I gotta see the
When I
numbers.
say-
when you just say
yeah, look it up.
Like,
This year he's one of the worst 3-point shooters percentage.
this year, but overall his career, what would be his 3-point percentage for his career though? I can't just say he's an like he's a.
But
when Trey
he's
Young
also,
is on the floor.
he's also very
When
small.
Trey Young is on the
and
floor,
He shooting
though,
28.
he's very
that
small.
nigga passed
29.
the ball
What about
a lot.
what about
That
for his
nigga got
career,
A lot
Nico?
of assists. That nigga got a lot of assists. So, like, is he really inefficient? Like you say he is?
When I say
over-
efficient, I'm talking about shooting. That's nothing to do with
Is
assists.
his
For
is his PER down?
35%.
If his
For his career,
PER down,
35%.
if his
35.35.
PER up,
I mean, for
that
the
nigga not
career.
efficient, bro.
That's bad.
That nigga not inefficient, bro.
35% for your career is not great. He's a value.
It's not
shooter,
bad
though,
either,
Corey.
though.
It's
Y'all
not
finding every excuse y'all can for that boy, ain't y'all?
right. Y'all capping for
He's a
him
dog.
hard.
He's a dog. Again, he made a.
The-
I said
the only-
I said he
listen,
made
I'm
a
not saying
run
he
to the Eastern
bad,
Conference
but-
Finals, Devin, and you said, oh, like
Because that
like
could be
that.
about situation or matchup. Just because you made the Eastern Conference Finals don't mean you're better than the team that didn't make it. You might just had an easier path. And Ben Simmons tweaked on that season. Remember that. So, I mean,
Did Ben tweak or did Ben play Ben Simmons basketball? Is that
I mean,
what Ben
yeah,
Simmons is going to usually
at the
do?
time he tweaked. Now we just aren't
Or
understand
is
that's
Ben
who he
Simmons
is.
Australian? Like, come on. Like,
I just don't think
I
that.
I feel ya. Ja is the easy answer. Me personally, I'm just always. I think I got PTSD from the D Roses and the fucking just all the
but it's
athletic point
50-50.
guards.
You got D Rose and Russie played forever.
That's what I was saying.
So
I
what
don't
you
understand why you
saying,
brought
like,
up
But no,
Russie.
Russie was healthy as fuck.
There's more than just
Very
them
late
two
in
in
his
terms
career.
of like athletic ass point guards though. You got Buddy from you got Brandon Roy who's like an athletic ass guard that
Wasn't
was raw
athletic.
as
He was
fuck.
more like Clay.
That nigga was athletic, bro. No, he
No,
was
he can't.
jamming
Go look at
niggas
his.
back in the day.
Go look at his dunk
But
highlights,
then,
bro.
but
He's
but
not athletic.
Brandon Roy,
he,
no,
but he, that's a
I watched
special
it like
case,
a
though.
couple
Look,
weeks
that's a
ago.
special
Brandon
case.
Roy
That's a
was
special
jamming
case.
niggas damn near.
So you saying he athletic?
I would say he was a
Crafty.
shiftier.
He was
very
crafty.
crafty.
He wasn't
was very
athletic.
crafty.
Come on now.
And I
Vince
would
Carter
say that
athletic. Gerald Green
Ja
athletic.
isn't
Ja
as
athletic.
reliant as on his athleticism as Derrick Rose. Like I feel like Derrick Rose was a little bit more reliant on
He's
that.
damn
bro.
near more reliant. Shit, John Morant be moving around that motherfucking court the whole game.
Yeah,
He got,
Ja
a little
Morant.
jump, he got a little jumper now, though.
Depends
He got a
heavily on
jumper though. I
speed
feel
and
like,
quickness.
yeah, for sure.
He got a little.
for
He
sure.
got a little jumper, but his game is predicated off of being
y'all saying Ja
more
Morant
athletic than most.
can
niggas.
shoot better than Derrick Rose? They
Yes,
shoot
I
about
am.
the fucking same.
I would
They
think
shoot
so.
about the
He
fucking
he
same.
damn near can shoot better.
They
than
shoot about the
Derrick
fucking
Rose.
same, bro.
Are you basing
They
this on
shoot
facts or
about
you
the
just
fucking
making this
same.
up in your head?
Or you just is eye test.
I'm
the
going.
games you
I'm
call.
going. I'm going about off y'all basis eye test, nigga. They shoot about the fucking same, bro.
We can look at the stats. I mean, we ain't gotta.
I'm looking up their career field goal percentage.
Look up the stats. Look up the stats. Look at the stats. Look at the stats.
My fingers
I would have to look up. I would have to look up other overly athletic ass point guards and see, like, you know what I'm saying. You could be right, Corey.
They shoot about the fucking same.
Have PTSD over D Rose, and like you said,
because you know it's like a new generation thing. These athletic guards just came. Like, it's not a lot of them.
Nah, but you got a John Wall. John Wall eventually hit that cliff, and it just once that athletic ability.
John Wall is a great comparison. They game.
Yeah, I would say
that's a great comparison. Snaxx.
Very
Derrick Rose field goal.
There's another few point guards I'm missing out on right now. I'm drawing a blank, but there's, like you mentioned, this is a new era of guards. Where all these guards are athletic.
It's not a lot of.
Is what else?
Derrick Rose career field goal percentage is 45.6%.
That's high.
What's Josh?
High.
47.3.
That's not a big difference.
That's very good.
No. What's shooting percentage? 3-point shooting percentage.
3-point shooting percentage. Look up 3-point shooting.
But the thing is, it's a different game though. Ja probably takes. I would say he takes more 3-point shots than D Rose.
Way more threes.
Way more. D Rose, when D Rose first came in the league, he damn near wasn't shooting threes like that.
What is it?
D Rose is 31.6, and Ja Morant is 33.4.
So let me get, and to backtrack.
The same port.
To backtrack.
You don't want
Ja Morant shoots 33% for three for his career. Trae Young shoots 35. He's not efficient. You would never think that Ja is that close to 3-point percentage as Trae Young. He's inefficient.
I
He's always been
say
inefficient.
that because the amount of volume of
he's a volume shooter.
He's
a volume shooter for sure.
Trey Jack.
That's why his team. That's why his teammates don't like him. And
you right.
Either he gonna get traded, his coach will get fired in the next 3-4 months. His coach definitely probably gonna get fired before that.
I don't know if that was last year, but I feel like Trae Young's like playoff run was damn near just as exciting as Ja's though, and both of them was a big part.
I'm sorry.
The Knicks
was what? The Knicks was raw.
They was winning.
Name 5 players on the Knicks. Name 5 players on the Knicks from last year.
Whoa, Devin. 5 is a lot.
You want me to do it?
That's a start lineup. They so cold.
Niggas not just niggas. If you're not a fan of a team, Dev, you're not just about to just run off everybody starting 5.
Just don't know offense.
But I can definitely run off.
If I ask you right now, who's the Sacramento Kings starting 5, Devin? What you got for me?
You couldn't do it.
I'm not saying they're raw. I'm not saying they're raw. He gonna name people like Obi Toppin.
They made it to the playoffs.
Half the league makes the playoffs. Half the league makes the playoffs. You know that, right? Half the league makes the playoffs.
Half the players.
You want me to name
more
5 players
with the play in.
And you want me to name 5 players that made it to the playoffs?
You gonna name Obi? You gonna name Obi Toppin? Left-handed Julius Randle, who only goes left. You gonna name R.J. Barrett? We still with the jury still out.
He gonna be good. What you want me to?
A whole bunch of bum dudes.
What you want me to say, nigga?
Get out of here, man. You're not even the real Knicks fan no more. So
I'm not. I will say it right here, right now.
Trying to throw AJ on
the only reason I was a Knicks fan because Melo went to the Knicks.
I know.
I don't give a fuck about New York or the Knicks at all, bro. I don't.
You used to tweet Knicks tape.
What up,
you was one of them niggas.
I did.
You one of them
I
niggas.
did. That's when JR was on the team. That's when JR was on the team. And that's when Iman was on the team.
AJ's was we got one more, bro, so we can move on, bro. The last one was it was Jimmy. AJ, who you got, bro? Jimmy Butler or DeMar DeRozan? G.
Jimmy.
Thank you, Snaxx.
Niggas knew what I used to do on 2K.
I'm definitely going with DeMar DeRozan. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all think I'm finna go with Jimmy Butler? Fuck Jimmy.
Why are you
Butler,
going with DeRozan? Because just to be opposite of Nick.
He's so mad.
That's one.
So what's DeMar DeRozan? DeMar DeRozan plays for Chicago right now.
He played for Chicago right now. Yes,
DeMar. I'm talking about DeMar.
That's another reason. 2, he was in the MVP conversation last year. Was Jimmy Butler in the MVP conversation?
No, but he was in the finals.
No.
The floor is the ceiling. I'm sorry.
That nigga was
the floor is the ceiling.
That nigga was in the finals in a Mickey Mouse ass finals.
Series with LeBron.
Don't nobody respect that finals, bro.
And he almost
nobody respect that finals, bro.
He almost went to the NBA finals again last year.
And he missed. And he did he go?
And he put that team on his back.
put
He put that
pressure
team on his back to
Snack,
get real close in that situation.
No, I'm glad Snaxx said something. Did he go, Snaxx?
Because it's in my eyes, it's Jimmy Butler, and it's not even close.
Or did he miss that shot?
AJ, can I ask you a question?
Not even close.
Did he go, Snaxx, or did he miss that shot?
Did he go
He missed
further
the
than
shot.
DeMar?
AJ, can I ask you a question?
Who had an
Yes, he
MVP
did.
season?
AJ,
For MVP
AJ,
season?
can I ask you a question?
Who lost in the
did he go
first
to the
round?
finals? Snaxx, did he go to the finals? Snaxx,
Lost
did
in
he
the
go to
first
finals?
round.
Oh my
Did he go to the
AJ.
finals, Snaxx?
He did not go to the
Did he go
finals.
to the finals?
AJ. No, he did not.
But that's the
AJ,
same
can I
thing
ask
what
you a
they say
question?
Lamar like about LeBron. Like why are we
You
why
have
you
a whole
penalizing
full
them for not
jersey
making
on.
them?
You want to ask me a question?
Yeah, I want
Why
to
are
ask you
you
a question.
penalizing them for not making it to the finals? He made it further than
It's a team sport.
player that you
Can I ask you a question, AJ?
Team.
Yeah.
He put the team on his
You-
back.
You say that you don't respect the Mickey Mouse final championship or whatever. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
Why are you watching something you don't respect?
This was basketball, bro.
Okay, then
This
shut
is
up.
Basketball podcast.
Just
It's
shut
still
up.
basketball, Devin.
Then
That's
shut
not
up.
fair.
No,
It was-
don't.
No,
If
that's
you
It was
watching
good
it,
basketball too.
That's
It
dumb
was
ass
good
question.
basketball
That's
too.
dumb ass
No,
question.
you weren't watching. You weren't watching the whole time. Like I don't care who wins. This don't count anyway. You weren't saying that. The only reason you're saying it's a Mickey Mouse.
I definitely
'cause you
was saying that. I
No,
definitely was
no,
saying
didn't
that.
win,
It was
'cause
still
your
a
team
game.
didn't win.
You are in the echo
First of all-
chamber where
first of all-
everybody
first of all-
that
first
hates
of
the
all-
Lakers
first of all-
say.
First of all, bro. First of all, bro, I am the one person that thinks that the Mickey Mouse championship ring
This is the
that
AJ
was
versus Devin
that was a
podcast.
decent ass type of playoff, bro, because everybody was in one spot.
So why you say it don't
I'm
count?
the
Why
only
you say
person-
it didn't count?
Because everybody else say it don't count.
Oh, so
Everybody
you're a
else say it don't
follower.
count.
You're a follower.
No,
You're a
bro,
follower.
But I will say this.
I don't say it don't count, AJ. I say that shit count. Shit.
Oh my
Them
God.
niggas-
You contradicted yourself.
Now y'all
All
say
the
that
best
shit count.
teams.
No, all
I
y'all
never said it didn't
contradicted
count.
yourselves,
My
bro.
AJ, my favorite
could-
team lost in the
Y'all do
NBA
not
Finals,
do
and
not
I still
give
didn't
the
say
Lakers-
it didn't
The
count.
only person in this fucking podcast right now that gives, even Corey don't even fucking get that shit.
You gotta
Even
be
Corey
fucked
don't
up.
even
I'm
get that
counting
shit
every
validation,
chip.
bro.
No,
Bro,
you gotta
you
be
can
fucking
nitpick.
No,
Bro, you
ain't
can
that
nitpick
fucking
every
veteran,
championship.
Corey
You
said,
can
"La, la,
nitpick
la,
every.
la,
You can
la, la,
nitpick
Corey
every.
is
I
not
ain't never-
giving this
no,
Mickey Mouse
I
ass
ain't
championship
never-
ring
I
a
ain't
fucking
never
validation.
discredit that chip. I
That's
fuck
a
with
chip.
LeBron.
It's
He
a
said
chip.
that.
bro. You a
It's a
motherfucking
chip.
lie, bro.
Bro,
There's
put
no-
words in my mouth, bro.
Pull up
There's no
Corey's tweets.
asterisk on that chip, bro.
Pull 'em
There's
up,
no
bro.
asterisk, G. All the best teams in the
That shit
NBA
made
were
me a
in that
LeBron
bubble,
Bro,
and all the best
everybody
teams
who
played
watched
in
this
that
shit, I
bubble.
want y'all to
And everybody
comment.
played in the same
I want
conditions.
y'all to comment
Everybody had-
how much 5 niggas are capping right now, bro.
I'm not
There's
capping,
5
bro.
niggas in this shit.
If
capping,
Miami,
even
if
the
Miami
motherfucking
won
host.
that championship, give me that banner, nigga.
AJ, if the Warriors
Ain't
would have
got
won
no
that
reason
to
championship,
cap,
would you
dog.
count it? Would you count that championship if the Warriors would
Yes,
have
he
won?
would've
he
counted
would.
it.
Look at that
Yeah,
fucking
you
Yes,
stat.
but the Warriors
Steph
didn't
got
win,
5.
nigga.
He counted
Yes,
My
the
point is
Warriors
that-
win.
They were dookie that year.
That's tough, bro. I'm gonna say this, AJ. I'm gonna say this. I'm
I'm picking
this.
DeMar DeRozan, bro. Fuck
I
Jimmy
feel
Butler,
you.
bro.
But I'm gonna say this because
You ain't got to go that far.
I felt the same thing. I was like, damn, that championship, like, it doesn't count. Like, it's a bubble ring or whatever. But then I was talking with my boy
I'm about to go
Devin.
Devin on this motherfucker.
Everybody just shrugged, bro. Y'all just say it. Everybody just shrugged. Devin shrugged.
Go Devin.
Right
bro.
after
I
Devin
shrugged. I
But
shrugged
look,
because it's
Snaxx
ridiculous
shrugged.
to say it don't
Right
count.
after, right after
But let me
Devin
finish.
shrugged,
Let me
Snaxx
finish. Let me
shrugged.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Nigga,
And stop
L's
yelling.
eyebrows
Bro, let
went
me
up.
finish. Let me
Right
finish.
I didn't even hear what y'all
Snaxx
said. I didn't even hear what y'all said.
All I'm saying
Yo,
is,
your eyebrows went up.
I
nigga.
felt
I was
the
laughing at
same
Corey.
way.
I was laughing
I
at
felt
Corey.
the same way that it was a
It's
bubble,
crazy.
a bubble championship or bubble ring, whatever the case might be. But after speaking with a couple people, they like who put it in perspective of like everybody had to deal with the same challenges. Like everybody that was, on every
That's
team.
the point I'm trying to make. Everybody had to deal with the same challenges. That's why I kind of respect it. But now
That
all
wasn't
y'all
your
niggas
point
respect it.
a second
all y'all
ago.
niggas, whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
yo,
whoa,
wait.
whoa,
Right.
whoa,
Your
Wait,
whole
what are you
point was that
talking
you
about?
didn't respect it.
Respect it.
bro.
We now you respect it. Shut the fuck
Now you
up.
kind of
Before we
respect it.
fucking,
Shut
before
up.
we fucking press record, none of y'all
then you
respect
tried to
the
tell
Mickey
me
Mouse
I didn't
championship,
respect
bro.
it.
You weren't talking
What?
about it before you press record.
Bro, I ain't never caught that shit.
we
Mickey
wasn't
Mouse
talking about
was-
it
You were stuck on
We're
Brittney
recording.
Griner.
We done-
You
we
made
done-
this
We
up.
done had hella arguments about the
AJ,
Mickey
you
Mouse challenge.
you failed.
Now
You
y'all
failed.
validate the shit.
You
Now y'all
failed.
validate
The
the shit
wine
for the
getting to
cameras.
you.
Y'all validate
Bro.
the shit for the recording. Y'all
Bro.
are. Y'all are.
He
Bro, you
he
can-
tweaking
my-
so much.
Shitting,
I
bro.
thought I was tweaking. I thought I
Wait,
said
let me
the
say
wrong
this.
thing.
Let me-
I was like,
All
wait,
five
did I
niggas
say
are
the wrong
tweaking, bro.
thing?
I'm over it, bro.
All five niggas are tweaking, bro.
Hey,
Even
next
Corey
topic.
don't even
Next
respect
topic,
that
bro.
Let y'all
championship,
fucking
and
humble
You
me.
drunk, bro. I
his
see it
team
in your
won,
eyes,
bro.
He don't even know what's going on right now.
Yeah, bro. I see it in your eyes, bro.
Niggas are capping. Niggas are capping.
He don't even know
Niggas
what's
are
going on
capping.
right
Niggas-
now.
Niggas are
Niggas are
capping,
not
bro.
capping.
Niggas are
AJ.
capping, bro. Niggas
AJ
are
again,
capping, bro.
I'm gonna keep it
Y'all
100%
do not
buck.
respect this Mickey Mouse
I'ma
ass
keep it-
championship, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, AJ. If the Miami Heat won that ring, I'm validating that ring, bro.
right.
And
Y'all are
if again,
fucking
if
capping
the
right
Golden
now, bro.
AJ, if your favorite team won that championship, you're validating that ring.
So do
Yeah.
Golden State
Everybody
first
had to
ring?
do
want-
what they
did
done.
Golden
It's
State
been
first ring
multiple
matter?
AJ, move your
Exactly.
hand. G. Move your hand off
AJ,
It's
the
been
you-
multiple occasions. It's been multiple occasions where Corey said this fucking championship do not count. And he's the biggest Lakers fan on this
Tell him
fucking
to
show
stop
right
lying
now,
on me,
bro.
folks. He lying on me.
Hey,
folks.
hey,
Oh my
people,
God.
people.
I've never heard
Hey,
Corey say that.
I want to
shit.
make a, I want to make
Why
a
would I
post.
say
Say
that?
he lied
I'm a
on me,
Lakers
folks.
You
fan.
are fucking
He
lying.
lying on me.
I've never heard Corey say
Oh,
that.
my
shit. Why,
mom.
Sticking.
why would
Lying on
Corey
me,
say
bro.
that about his favorite team? That
Bro.
my favorite
Y'all are
team
you know,
championship
bro.
don't
lying,
count.
G.
Bro,
There are
I'll-
facts
bro.
that contradict your statement. The Lakers are Corey's favorite team. Why would he not want
And he
to
was
validate?
even pissed that they won,
Bro.
bro.
No,
Bro.
he
Why
was
would he be
pissed.
mad?
He was
Bro,
pissed.
We
that
could have
they
deflated the
won.
ball, paid the
Hey,
refs.
Nico,
I'm
Nico,
happy.
I want to
Talking
make an
about deflated the
announcement.
ball.
Don't give a
Nico,
fuck. I'm happy.
stick
We
it.
won.
I want to
Say
let the
what you
people
want.
know that.
Belichick right now, bro.
Hold on,
I wanna
let
let the
make an
people-
announcement.
whatever.
Bro.
I want to let the people know that sticking to the Cole podcast is hiring.
Y'all don't stick to the code at all, nigga. All y'all niggas should be fired.
Hey, get him the fuck out of here, man.
Okay, we got to move on.
Y'all don't stick to no
Here
code.
you go. Hey, real
What
quick,
code
real
are we
quick,
sticking
real
to?
quick.
What
real
code
quick.
are we
Go-
sticking
go
to right
around,
now?
Go around the table real quick. Devin, Jimmy, or DeRozan? Damn, I didn't think he was gonna have to think about it. Why are we thinking about?
Exactly, 'cause
No.
DeRozan.
Hey, AJ,
He got a whole ass bull jersey on.
Oh,
DeRozan, nigga.
AJ, you on the
Chill,
10 right now?
AJ.
I need you to bring it down to a 6.
No, I'm pissed off because y'all
Okay,
all
Devin has to
capping
think
on
about
this
it.
shit right now.
Devin got to think about it.
How's he
Corey.
laughing? Because
I have my
y'all
answer.
capping right now.
No, I
That's
have
not
my
why I'm
answer.
laughing.
AJ's just loud.
That's not why
Okay.
I'm laughing.
AJ, chill. Devin, what's your answer?
No, fuck y'all. Y'all are fucking capping right now, bro.
Can you mute
Y'all
folks?
are fucking
I told you we need
fuck
to
this
mute.
boy
boy
Butler,
needs
bro.
some counseling.
Fuck
We
them
need to
fake
mute.
ass dreads he took.
AJ,
for his
wait.
fucking-
Wait, I got this. Wait.
Fuck
AJ,
all that
AJ,
shit, bro.
AJ,
No,
can
Don't
I
worry
say
about it.
something?
Jimmy
Chill
Butler
out.
is a
AJ.
bitch ass nigga, bro,
AJ.
and all
AJ.
y'all know it. Even the Miami Heat fan with
AJ.
the Sox jersey on,
AJ.
Kids,
he's
don't
a
do that.
fucking fake.
Kids,
AJ, can
Please
I please say
don't
something?
dare.
Are you listening to me?
You can see his
Hey, hold on one
eyelids.
second,
love
Devin.
your fathers.
Hold on one second, Devin. AJ, you lit right now, and you're ruining it. I want you to know that.
Now
We're
you about to be
Fuck it.
You're
you
sober.
about to be sad for the rest of the podcast.
You're
now,
so-
Corey.
You
We're
are
sober.
fucking capping.
We're sober. You're lit. I want you to
Nigga,
understand.
you
that.
I'm
have-
not sober. I lied.
It's dark as fuck right now. You have on sunglasses, nigga. You fucking capping right now,
These
nigga.
are my
Capping
reading
right now,
glasses.
nigga.
See, I can't
All
even
right.
talk to you. You see what's going
Devin,
on?
Family
again, I'm not.
stick
I
together.
can't even talk to
I'm
you.
not. I'm about to mute AJ.
I'm
Devin,
never
Jimmy
coming
or
back.
Jimmy or DeRozan.
Sticking to the cold podcast.
I'm
y'all
gonna
need two.
I'm gonna pick DeRozan because when I see DeRozan, I feel like at the top to bottom he's a more skillful player. My only gripe with Jimmy Butler always he just tries really hard, but he's really not that great. He just plays hard.
All right, we're moving on to the next.
I'm about to say I'm riding with my boy Jimmy Buckets.
I gotta get Jimmy. Jimmy
Ew,
just
who
who
you
you
got?
go.
I know
He's-
Nick got
I'm going
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Let
I'm
me
going
say my
Jimmy.
point,
He's going Jimmy. Go ahead, Nick. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
bro. I need Jimmy, bro. Jimmy, bro, like one of the best two-way players in basketball history. I just love his play style. He's not supposed. He's like one of the players. Like
I hate Devin.
he's not supposed to do certain things.
History. Oh God.
Yes,
He is, bro. Yes, history, bro. I'm not saying he's top 10. I'm not saying he's
y'all
top
mean like history
15.
since 2000 or something like
No,
No, I
of
mean,
all
like,
time.
I mean,
Jimmy is
I
one of
would-
the best two-way
I
players of all
wouldn't.
time.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy was in your top
Has Jimmy ever won the
20.
defensive player of the
AJ,
year?
let me finish, bro. Let me finish, G.
Has Jimmy ever won?
Let me
I
finish.
muted
G.
him. Go ahead.
Thank you. Like,
Oh my God, you
it's
can do
sad
that.
to have
That's
to
what
get to that point, bro.
Come
It's
on,
sad to
man.
get to that point.
Get him the fuck out
So
of
Jimmy
here.
Butler, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's
still
top
talking.
10.
He
Or
don't
I'm
even
sorry,
know what's
top
going on.
15 to 30, somewhere in there. Like maybe top 20 to 30, I'll say. Like he's one of the best two-way players in the game, bro. Like hands down,
Hands down, bro.
hands down.
Hands
G.
down.
I agree.
Moving on. Next topic,
he is
bro.
Michael Jordan's son.
Moving on.
Look just like him. Look just like him.
He's so frustrated. He can't do nothing.
Unmute him. See what he got to say.
No. He's on timeout. He on a 10-minute timeout.
AJ, bro,
we gotta at least get through the next
You
topic.
gotta drink some water or something.
You good, G? You gonna act right, G? Test your mic. Just say test
God.
one
I
time.
can't say shit, bro.
All right, cool.
Has Jimmy ever won the Defensive Player of the Year?
I don't know, bro, but he made it to the finals.
No,
bro.
nigga, no, he hasn't. No, he has not.
Mute him. He ain't learned.
Yeah, he ain't right, bro.
Next topic for Buddy.
We go.
Cut that. All right, moving on.
Folks
Moving on. We're talking about.
That fucking shirt is hitting.
Oh
That's
man.
right. Yeah.
That's an ugly ass shirt. I ain't gonna lie. You need to burn that
fucking
motherfucker.
dead.
Oh my god,
That shirt is real bad. You chose to wear that, and when you going viral,
He
and
picked it
shit,
out.
You got it, man. You really wouldn't put that on before the pod. You crazy?
Corey just went.
A lot of money.
I'm
Shirt
laughing.
costs a lot of money.
All right, bro. What's the next topic?
All right, moving on, bro.
You spent a
Moving
lot
on.
of time on fucking this or that.
I spent a lot of money on this shirt. Fuck y'all talking about?
Come on,
It
because
cost
I
me
don't care
a
about
lot.
these next two
Stupid
topics, man. For real.
All right, moving on. We talking about Deion,
Shit.
prime time. The one and only Deion Sanders. So, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of backstory, he was hired by Jackson State in 2020 as head coach, and was recently hired by Colorado State for $30 million. Colorado University for a $30 million 5-year deal. He's received hella support, a lot of slack on social media, especially about from Black Twitter, from what I was looking at, about taking this deal, about joining one of the top colleges, and basically people feel like he sold out. People feel like he made a lot of promises. I'm gonna just open the front. Who wants to touch this? Who wants to touch this first? Not AJ.
Of course.
Not AJ. Not AJ.
No, let him have it.
Yeah.
Should we let him have the floor?
Let AJ have it, bro.
Okay.
Don't start it off, bro.
Prime time.
Honestly, bro, I'm not mad at prime time at all, bro. I'm not mad at that nigga at all, bro. Like, that nigga did exactly what he said he was gonna do. He did it for 2 years. Like
3.
What he did it for 3 years. Exactly. He did it for 3 years. What else do you expect him to do, bro, if don't nobody else jump in that fucking, you know what I'm saying? Jump in the fucking shit with him, bro. Who else went to a HBCU as a black coach, as a former NFL player? Nobody else. He did it for 3 years, bro. Eddie George?
Did it. Yeah. He's
Where
the
did
head
he
coach
go?
for Tennessee
Where did he go?
State.
Why ain't
HBCU.
get no? Why ain't get
Because
no,
he's
why
not
ain't get no
Deion
publicity?
fucking Sanders. That's
We
why.
don't have to
Because
shit on
it's not
Eddie
Deion-
George.
Because Eddie George is not Deion fucking Sanders.
Yeah,
So
no.
if it
But I'm
was
just saying,
Lawrence
to answer
Taylor-
your question, though, another player
so
has
if it was
done that.
Lawrence Taylor, we
Boy
got more
needed an
publicity.
intervention for real, dog.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what do you expect Deion Sanders to do, bro? Like, I ain't even pay attention to the shit. When y'all was like in the chat going crazy about it, I wouldn't even pay attention to it. But it's like, bro, I'd rather fucking go to a bigger school and change the whole narrative about PWIs. I understand the HBCU shit. It's a big deal.
You think that's why
Whatever
he
the
did
case
it?
may
You
be.
think that's why he took the job?
I don't think
So,
so.
what? I want to just throw some. I
It
just
ain't
want
for
to
the
throw
money.
some.
It ain't for the money.
No.
Everybody been
Listen.
saying it ain't for the money, bro.
Listen.
So what is it for, bro?
I just want to throw some things because I really looked into this story,
Always for the
and
money.
it's hella
please,
levels.
of course.
It's hella levels with this story that
I
kind
honestly
of changed
think
my
because
perspective.
it's
AJ,
his
stop
Hold on,
interrupting,
hold
G.
on.
Stop interrupting, bro. So there's a lot of different layers to this story, and I'm gonna just throw some stuff at you. I'm gonna throw at Devin. His son Shadora was the head quarterback for Jackson State, and he still left.
Four-star recruit. He got recruited by Nick Saban prior to him going to Jackson State. So he was already a dog. You know, what
His
I'm
son
saying?
was
And
there.
it-
That's crazy.
So
and
he's
it-
not.
it-
So he's not bringing his son to Colorado.
No, he is. His son is
His son going to
Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh, okay. So what is
So
that?
at the end of the day, and that's to me, that's the most important thing out of all the stuff. We can talk about this all day, but at the end of the day, Deion Sanders, this move at the end of the day, regardless, he did it for his family in part. You got your son as the head quarterback on the football team. Your daughter plays for the basketball team. Now you take your son and you get to coach your son at a D1 college, and you get to be the coach for your own son that's probably gonna go to the NFL because he's that good. Your daughter's on the basketball team. You get them better facilities, better equipment. You bring your squad with you that you've been coaching since Pee Wee League. Like, you brought everybody with you, so like I can't never be mad at that. Like, Deion, if he didn't go to Jackson State, what college could he go to and just coach his son at a big time college? He wouldn't be able to do that. He had to take this step.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this, Devin. Then I'm gonna go to you, Snaxx. So a lot of people feel like he made some heavy promises, some heavy statements to say, I'm gonna do a lot for this HBCU, and I'm gonna be here, and I'm in it for kind of the long run. And that's the impression that he gave. I went through the 60-minute interview that he did just 2 months ago, and he said a quote, "God called me collect, and I had to accept the charges." Okay. He was saying, and that's in his personality, but these are the type of statements he was made. Did he do enough? And that's really what it is. Did he do enough for Jackson State?
He did more than enough. He did more than enough.
To your point, Nick, and to AJ's point, there's a lot of people that feel like Deion Sanders made these promises, made these, these elaborate ass Deion Sanders sayings. God called me on collect. I have the answer. Blah, blah, blah. He made all this shit happen before he took the job at Jackson State. He did the 3 years there, and he damn near made doing all those promises. Like he brought attention. He brought attention to the HBCU programs. He brought attention to the Jackson State programs. The team was bad before he got there. The team is now good. They just won a SWAC championship. The Deion Sanders, bro, I don't think I realized this. Deion Sanders brought the ESPN College Game Day to the Jackson State campus. Like, that in itself, bro, is a victory that I don't think a lot of niggas really understand the magnitude of what that means. Like, I would love to see the stats on how many times a ESPN College Game Day has visited. Was it the first time, Devin?
Can I ask you a question? What are the motherfuckers complaining about this shit done for Jackson State University?
Nada.
Nothing.
And then there's been hella
fuck up. So shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna mute
y'all
this guy
done
again.
nothing, bro.
Thank you,
y'all
please.
done nothing.
Can I say something, bro?
I got a question for you. Can
I say something?
Corey, just to go to that. A lot of people feel like that, yes, he brought a lot of stuff to Jackson State, but a lot of people feel like that it wasn't like him doing the work more so. It was more so his star power that he brought to Jackson State. And now him leaving, that's leaving the HBCU as well. Do you think?
Can I say something?
This is for Corey. This is for Corey, bro.
AJ muted. Don't worry about it. Go ahead, Corey.
Thank you.
So I agree with you. I mean, the star power, Deion Sanders is probably one of the most famous NFL players ever, maybe. Got to be top 5.
Yeah. In terms of fame, damn near top 3. I could be counting, but yeah, top 5 for sure.
But what I also want to ask you, Nico, what did you say that contract was?
So let me just tell you the pay. Let me just tell you the numbers. So in comparison, Deion Sanders was receiving about, I'm going to just round it. I saw some numbers online. I don't know everything that's true, but about $1 million a year estimated that he was making. Let me put it in perspective. Nick Saban, one of the highest paid college coaches, is getting paid over $9 million a year.
So what are you making now at Colorado?
So Deion Sanders now has a 5-year, $30 million deal.
So what's that, $6 million a year? You know Deion Sanders played 14 years in the NFL and made $33 million?
Can you also say that he was donating half his salary that he was making?
Go ahead, Corey.
So for you to say it wasn't about the money,
wow,
like that's more money than he made any year playing any major sport.
Corey, to
run that up.
To dispute that, Corey, I agree,
and that's a hell of a raise.
Because he played in the early. I mean, NFL even now to average standard of professional sports, they don't make that much money. But Deion Sanders was a 2-sport athlete though, so Deion Sanders also played in MLB.
He made $14 million in the MLB. So in this 5 years, he about to make more. And yeah, like you said,
That's a good point. That's a good point.
He's
That's a
about
good
to go
point.
make
That's a good
good
point.
bread.
Based
It
off,
was
I mean,
never
based off
about
his
the money.
MLB
We're gonna hear
contracts and NFL contracts, I agree, Corey. I don't think he made that much money as an athlete.
But if I
as
got to do
a-
the same job, why wouldn't I want more money?
But it's not about.
I still don't think it's about the money, bro.
I don't think
not
it's
about
about
the
the money,
money.
but
He
I
wanna
don't think it's
coach
about
his
the
son.
money. But I'm just saying that's icing on the cake.
It's a part of it. It's a part of it. And he mentioned that he really wanted to pay his more than anything. He wanted to make sure that his
Pay
team got
more
paid.
people, more
Yeah,
money.
he wanted to make sure that his team got paid, like because his team was not getting paid at the
Because he
HBCU. that he was
good.
coaching
I'm
at.
sure. That's what
Did y'all
when y'all
see-
say
did y'all
it's not
see
about
the
the money.
inter-
Y'all saying Deion good. But you gotta
Yeah, I'm
give
saying
everybody
Did y'all
Deion's
else.
good,
see-
but his people not good.
Did y'all see his walkthrough when they showed him the Colorado facility and his team? The whole time, his whole
They was
coaching
geeked.
staff and even Deion, it was geek. And Deion kept saying, "We not used to this. We not
Yep.
used to this."
They was
Like,
geeked.
you know, they not used to that. And he get to coach his son on a D1 level. His daughter's on the basketball team. Like, he really did this for his family. And he kept saying, like, you know I'm from Colorado. I live in Colorado. Boulder's a nice city. When he was in Jackson State, him and his son was getting robbed. He ain't got to worry about that over here. And it's a nicer facility, more exposure, and that is what it is. You want to level up in life. So anybody that's mad at that, they got a crab in a bucket
Don't
mentality.
nobody want to talk about that
AJ,
shit, though.
shut up,
Let me
AJ. And then my
let me go.
main,
Let me
shut
go
up.
after
I'm
that.
gonna let Lamar talk at this. My main gripe with is that people that's mad at him, it's like, oh, he went to HBCU, he leaving black people. But then them same people will say black people ain't got enough representation on the big stage. How many black
Facts.
head college coaches do y'all know in
Facts.
college right now?
In the P5, in a Power 5 school, not a lot.
You don't know nothing. You don't. How many do you know?
I can't think of one outside of
No.
Deion. I
You
cannot
know
have it.
Nick Saban, Lane
The
Kiffin.
only
You
one
know
you know is Deion. He's muted again.
For the rest of
Stop
the night,
unmuting
bro.
him, G. Don't
Get him
unmute
the
him.
fuck out of here.
Don't unmute
the
him, bro.
annoying part is he can unmute himself.
He lost it.
So I gotta be
And
on his
you
ass.
gotta
to
boot
make
him.
sure-
You gotta
And he's
boot him
grabbing the
from
mic
this
and yelling in it. Like, pick one. Bitch.
He
Mute
thinks
him for
it's
the
funny,
next
too.
two.
It's
I'll
not.
beat your
It's
ass.
not.
I
we
can't
gonna
wait
we
till
gonna.
I can't
no,
wait till y'all
AJ.
let me speak, bro.
No, AJ, we're gonna have to have a serious conversation after this podcast because I'm gonna fight you.
We're gonna have a heart virtually about to beat your ass. Go ahead, Els.
I can't wait till it's over.
All I was gonna say is, man, I don't really have no horse in this race. Like, I understand there's people on both sides of it. I just feel like it's shit to both sides, basically. Like, one thing that I saw, I posted in the group chat. It was like an Instagram post, because I remember I think I was talking with Devin about it before, and he was talking about how he felt like it's really hard for like a college athlete to go pro from an HBCU, and that he wants his son to go pro, and he really did it for his family, which I understand. But I see this Instagram post from this nigga, and it's a post from when I'm gonna just read the Instagram post. It was a
This
post
is from
about,
Deion.
yeah, this is him. It's a post that he commented on. So it's
Okay.
like an Instagram account post that says the FCS Defensive Player of the Year and FAMU LB and defensive end Isaiah Land enters the transfer portal. So this nigga, this fucking very good HBCU player, is basically about to leave this HBCU. And Deion Sanders comments on this shit, and he says, "This is flat out wrong. You go in the portal because you don't think you can go pro from a HBCU. Well, a few went yesterday, and over 20 went from FCS schools. Be the change that we all desire. Don't run from the challenge. Willie Simmons is a great coach and does an amazing job with exposing his kids and preparing them. I pray he changes his mind and goes back to FAMU, because ain't no sure thing you're going to get all those reps, exposure, and recognition somewhere else. Just because it looks green don't mean it's grass."
And
so when he says shit like that,
this is when was this? When was this post?
this was a while ago. This is an old post.
It's damn near pre-Jackson State type shit.
No, I think this is while he was at Jackson State.
Can I get pushback?
No, let
Yeah,
Els
go
finish.
ahead. I just feel like
I
when you say, if you saying shit like that, to me, that's like you playing both sides. G, like, I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he's wrong. But in the pursuit of him getting what was best for him, he was a little disingenuous. Like, I don't think that's crazy to say.
Right, but I don't want to,
I ain't mad
like,
at
you
that.
can definitely go to the NFL from HBCU. Shannon Sharp has done it. Plenty of players have done it. But also,
Walter
the
Payton,
thing is,
shout out to
Nick,
Go.
I think with Deion being the coach, he wants to also prove that, I'm one of the best coaches in the nation. And unfortunately, you can't do that from HBCU because the Alabamas and the Floridas are not going to play you because it comes down to money. So now that he's in Colorado, He can play against the Nick Sabans. He can compete for a national championship. He would never compete for a national championship at Jackson State. No matter, they went undefeated this year. Ain't nobody putting them in no real title game. So now that he's in Colorado, a Power 5 school, guess what? In a couple of years, he could be going against Nick Saban for the national championship.
Yeah, there's an ego component for sure. Because I forgot who mentioned it, but they're just saying like basically like Deion Sanders knew exactly what he was doing because his whole goal this whole time was that he wanted to be a coach for one of these Power 5 schools. I don't think he ever wanted to be an assistant coach because Deion Sanders is not a background type of individual. He's a player one ass nigga. Like the shit has to go my way or it's not happening at all. But he knew that he had no head coaching experience. So there was going to be no way he can just dive right into a P5 school. And he had to take a route. And Jackson State was that opportunity. But, I mean, to his credit, like, he went in there, he dominated, and he got the job done. Like, he got the job done. So I can't. AJ's waving his hand. I'm going to let him talk.
Don't unmute it, G. Don't.
Go ahead.
Let him go, and I'm going to go after that.
But at the same time, bro, he proved that he can win, bro. And then who would not jump at the opportunity to fucking coach their son as the starting quarterback? Come on, bro. Like, y'all.
He was already coaching his son.
No, he was. Yes, he was. But at the same time, it's not a Power 5 school where he gets more notoriety.
It's different. It's different.
So if they start winning, then what?
That bitch need 3 more letters.
No, AJ, you're right. You're right.
For sure. That's the case, bro. But
that's
what
I'm saying, bro.
It was based off his statements. You're saying that now, but his statements might not have reflected that entering this situation. So that's the whole argument. Did he do enough? And that's really what it comes down to. Go ahead, Gary. I'll let you go. And then
I'm super biased. Deion Sanders, one of my favorite players. This dude has said he has not coached since his sophomore year in college. He has never done a drug in his life. He's a great role model. So I'm super biased. Deion Sanders is one of my favorite athletes of all time.
I don't even like football, but I understand what the fuck is going on, bro. Jackson State, he shed light on Jackson State. Jackson State got that light. It's not Deion Sanders' job to fucking uphold that light. It's Jackson State job to uphold that light, bro.
Next subject.
Bro, come on, like
I don't think first thing, AJ, you're saying it very argumentative, but I don't think not too many people are really arguing against you.
Nobody's arguing against you, AJ.
Just give your point, but just to your point, I listen. Listen. Watch me do my dance.
AJ, nobody has argued against you, bro. Your stance is very.
Nobody on the pod has argued against me, but the fact, the common belief is like he sold black people out for leaving Jackson State, and I don't like that shit, bro. That shit was
got you.
Nico,
that's
before you go to the next subject,
I was gonna get my take, but go ahead.
No, give your take. But before you go to BRITTNey GRINER, I have an announcement to make, so we don't get in trouble. But I'll let you.
Okay, first. I just want to get, like I said, I got a chance to, before the pod, to really look into the story. Honestly, I didn't know too much about Deion Sanders, but I'm not surprised at some of the statements that he's made because, like, his attitude, I compared him to almost like the Muhammad Ali of, what Muhammad Ali was to basketball is what Deion Sanders is to football, because his attitude, I mean, even his nickname, Prime Time, like everything was, is just really just kind of hot take-ish. And he did say in that same interview, in that 60-minute interview, he said if an offer was laid out by a top 5 school, he would entertain it. So
gotta entertain that shit.
I'm gonna say with time changes, people change, goals might change, and just digging more into the story, like the economic challenges that he had to deal with, like the big interview that you see, the post-game interview that you see of him getting announcing that he just got robbed, and people just went into the locker room at one of his biggest moments in his coaching career, and they took everything. They took his Scully, they took his jewelry. We don't understand, like, I feel like, to the extent of the economic challenges. I was reading that he even brought Walmart in as a sponsor to get the field redone because the field conditions used to be so bad that they had to go and practice at a local high school field. So
Yeah,
some of the
sometimes you gotta say fuck them niggas, bro.
So I don't think people.
Like,
I don't think people really understand the economic challenges that he had to deal with. That I mean, facts that I saw that 12 like before Deion got there. I'm gonna say that after looking at it, I think that he has all the right 100% to make the decision that he made. It's an article that says that no players were drafted from Jackson State in 12 years prior to him getting there. That's crazy. Also consider he had health concerns that he was dealing with. He's like 50 something plus, almost 60 damn near. He's in his
lost
upper
a toe,
50s.
I believe so.
So you got to
think
amputated. Bro, toe amputated. Now he's limping. If you watch him, walking into some of these, into the new facility and everything, he was able to take his son from the college he was previously coaching at and bring him here. So to me, it's like it's a win for him. I think he has the sponsorships that he brought up. They were 11-2 last year. Like there's hella just positive things that he gave to Jackson State. And I think he had all the right to make a decision that was right for him. And to me, he's still going to uplift his people. AJ, you brought up the point that he even donated part of his salary at times. So I think his intent is pure. And I think that he's just looking bigger picture, how he can change his career and things for his family and his loved ones. So moving on. No, Devin, you wanted to make an announcement or something like that?
Yes, I want to make a disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this subject are those of the speaker, which is probably going to me, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
All right, so just kind of reading, opening it up a little bit.
AJ need an intervention, man.
Why you say AJ need an intervention? AJ gonna be okay, man. AJ gonna be okay. So our third topic, BRITTNey Griner. This is probably the biggest.
Man, we in and out this topic. Not cool.
The biggest news, not only in sports, but in politics too. Some of the biggest news in politics as well. So the basketball star BRITTNey Griner was released from a Russian prison, basically via swap. She was switched over from with dealer Victor Bout, according to the U.S. Senator. Is it Boot or Bout?
It's Boot, I think.
Victor Boot. Who is an ex-Russian's arms dealer,
merchant of death,
a merchant of death. And then I saw a news station like played a clip of what's his name, Nicolas Cage in Lord of War.
It's based on him. That's who he is. That's who he's playing in that
That's
movie.
crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy. So Griner was pleaded guilty in July and was sentenced to 9 years in prison on August 7th. She appealed the sentence, but was quickly rejected in October. So she's back on American soil. A lot of people are saying like, wow. I mean, it's a lot of different emotions on this one. I'll let you start on this one.
Let me start.
Oh, okay,
I only got
Corey.
one thing to say. And then I'm out of here.
One.
Hey, I'm happy she free. Free that girl, man. Hey, y'all seen her in the club teeing up with the wings?
Oh my gosh, that's not a real picture, right? I ain't look at it.
Hey, that shit look accurate. Hey,
that's not
Twitter and social media, bro.
Hey, they wasted
undefeated,
no time, bro. That shit is.
I saw a clip.
Twitter don't take shit serious, bro.
They don't take shit serious, bro. We got Ben Simmons back in the trade.
That was bogus,
bro.
That's dirty.
No, that was just a joke.
Let Els go give his take on it.
I mean, I guess like my general take is really, I think, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people were kind of underrating how, like how much leverage Russia had in the situation. Like, I feel like I had a feeling I would always say like, if something happened to BRITTNey Griner, like if she was to die while she was in jail, I felt like we would probably go to war over that shit. And a lot of people disagreed. A lot of people felt like I was tweaking for saying that because it's a WNBA player, whatever.
I hate that, man.
But look, at the end of the day, look what kind of trade just occurred for them to get her out. You feel me? Like they really wanted Shorty back. You feel me? And Russia knows that. That's why they was able to get what they got in that trade. That's how I feel.
They got a big haul for sure.
A big haul. And I feel like it's just a lot of layers. It's a lot of context to the shit. I don't feel like I don't know, bro. I just feel like Shorty is Shorty at the crib. I'm happy she came home. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Russia caught us with our pants down. Basically, they caught us with our pants down and they capitalized off that shit. Like,
well, they caught her with a vape or something like that, right? That's pretty much what happened. But do you think that
the
it's
storyline
like,
is so crazy? Like,
it's crazy.
They caught her with a vape. Like the amount of THC she had on her is like 5 grams or some shit like that. Like
it was petty.
0.7. It was so petty, bro. So petty.
How bad was the trade? It was like a LeBron James for.
We traded the Merchant of Death for 12 points a game. That's what we did. I'm just keeping it a bean. Like,
that's crazy.
The worst trade in history, bro. I'm sorry.
The worst trade is.
Traded Steph Curry for Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, if you can equate it, to NBA standards,
yeah, please do that for me.
So Corey can understand. It's like trading LeBron James for fucking Deion Waiters, bro.
For Ime.
Do y'all think there's any celebrity that we would go to war for if they died in Russia?
No, what I'm saying, Lamar, if
just
LeBron,
like hypothetically, I'm just saying hypothetically though.
The Rock.
You said The Rock?
A celebrity wouldn't have been in BRITTNey Griner's situation, a real celebrity.
I mean, Devin, don't say that though, bro, because there's levels to the shit. Like,
it's a LGBT 6'9" dyke chick is the reason she got out. like I'm saying.
When I say there's levels, like for people that don't understand why BRITTNey Griner was even in Russia in the first place, is because she plays in the WNBA, which isn't. Players are not financially, paid well in WNBA.
She makes $100,000 a year. She makes $100,000.
Bro, but that's like an average ass salary, and like that's like a good job for most people. Compared to the NBA, where niggas are making a crazy amount of money.
And she putting their body on the line. That's the one thing you got to count.
They putting their body on the line.
I'm not comparing the NBA to the WNBA. What I'm saying is the WNBA players make basic ass like salaries
because they have a net. They're lucky they're getting the salary they're getting because they've been losing money every year.
Regardless, I agree, Devin. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is the whole reason BRITTNey Griner is in Russia is because she has to damn near have 2 jobs. To live the lifestyle she wants to live. So she's in Russia playing professional ass basketball. And I believe she has this weed or THC for dealing with like pain medicine or some shit like that. Like niggas like to smoke weed, I'm assuming.
But
there's just levels to the shit. Like it's not like she was just randomly in Russia with weed on her.
She wasn't there for a good time.
It's Snaxx. I get that, but this is the thing. I've lived overseas. I've lived overseas for a decade straight. And I will tell you, they don't play about them drugs.
Yeah,
simple as that.
You got way more insight.
Did she still have them? Did people still have them?
Yeah, but you're taking a risk, especially as an American. When I was in Japan, bro, you get 7 years for weed. Simple as that. So you could play with your life if you want to.
So
these other countries don't like Americans.
Give us some context though, Devin. So like we in Japan, you were stationed in Japan, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Like weed is 100% illegal out there.
Yes, 100. They don't, bro. The police don't even have guns. They don't play about that stuff. Like it's a different world over there. So a lot of times what people are doing is they're saying 0.7 is a little, and I agree. 2 things can be true. I can agree that the punishment is a little harsh, but at the same time, it's like when you go into these other people's home and their country, you have to abide by their rules.
And it's like to your point,
you at their mercy. You completely at their mercy.
Yeah, and to your point, Devin, which is crazy. Like if BRITTNey Griner apparently has been in Russia since like the last 6 years or some shit like that. So I'm sure she knows these rules. Like, nigga, we not playing about weed over here.
She said she forgot. She said she forgot. She even had.
Said she forgot. Damn, that's tough, bro.
That's what she said.
My thing is that we talking. So you guys are kind of addressing like the reason she got into this whole situation in the first place. But looking at the release portion of it, like I think that a lot of people on social media are speaking up saying like, well, this is what star power and money and things like that do for you. And I think that's why people are upset. They're saying like, well, you got this person out and you went to, Joe Biden, you went to go get this WNBA star. What about people that actually fought for our country that might be up there, that might be locked up? What do we do for them? Why aren't we going, Why isn't the internet or whatever in arms with that?
That's unfortunate. That's life. Celebrity gets you privilege in this world. It's a celebrity privilege. You know, you got white privilege, black privilege. You got celebrity privilege. I don't have an issue with that. Honestly, my issue is the trade. This dude was an arms dealer terrorist. The DA caught him in 2010. At one point, he was the most wanted man on earth. You can watch the DA on 60 Minutes. He used weapons against civilians in South Africa. He was a shadow facilitator. He gave guns to Charles Taylor, who was of Libya, who was currently on trial for war crimes. And I think this is a political stunt for Joe Biden to say, hey, look what I did. And then what pissed me off the most is Joe Biden today got on TV and going to say she represents the best in America. Bro,
don't do it.
Stop it. Stop it. ASAP Rocky got caught up in Sweden. We got him back. They have to do a trade. Leandro Ball was still in China. We brought him back. I understand it's two different countries.
Completely different situations.
I understand that. But I just think this administration dropped the ball, and they're going to hopefully he don't do nothing crazy later on down the line. It was a bad trade. We traded a terrorist for a pot smoking basketball player. Like,
but what if it was KD? What if it was KD?
If it was KD, guess what? KD wouldn't have got. KD wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have been. No, it wouldn't have been. KD wouldn't have. They wouldn't have locked up KD. I can guarantee you that.
But this is my thing, bro. I feel like you think all the shit you just said, bro. Like they gave up Victor Boot, bro. This is a very wanted ass nigga, bro. Why? Why do you think they did that? I don't think this is for Joe Biden to flex in an election year. Did he even announce he's running, bro? Is he even for real running for president? I don't know.
Sleep right
when
now,
you're already incumbent president, I mean, you're kind of like just going to. But anyway, I want to get into that.
Right. But all I'm saying is there's a reason why they gave Dude up.
Now, I watched the Secretary of State, Joe Biden's secretary, speak today. She tried to make it seem like, oh, well, it had to be a one-for-one trade, and Brittney Griner is the only. And now, if it was just one-for-one, why did y'all pick Brittney Griner over the dude that's been there since 2018?
Right. I mean, so the dude that's been there since he's a spy, bro. That's what that is, in my opinion. Like But
they're still working on getting him home. They're still working on getting him. No, we talking about.
But
Joe Biden said they're still working on getting him home.
Ex-Marine. He had a dishonorable discharge, and he was out there for a wedding. And they said he had confidential files on his flash drive.
Nah, that's
somebody gave him that flash drive, and he said he didn't know the shit was on there. Like they framed him, type shit. Cap. That nigga's a spy. That's why they didn't let that nigga go.
I just don't like the trade. I'm cool that Brittney's home. I'm glad. Like that's two things can be true. I just think it was a terrible trade.
I don't think there was any other option.
It's an option. Leave her ass in jail. That's the option.
And then don't get like
that was an option. I mean,
let me just ask this. Let me ask this.
I don't think Devin is being I'll let you finish, Els. I don't think Devin's being a complete asshole in this situation. Like, yes, we want to get Brittney home, but is that trade like a stretch? To say it's not a stretch is ridiculous. But go ahead, Els.
Do y'all think? And I guess maybe I'm kind of agreeing with Devin with what I'm about to say, because I don't maybe think it was like Biden making a play on some election year shit, but definitely on some like maintaining public fucking like faith in the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, and being able to bring back a fucking U.S. prisoner that everybody fucking knows. What I want to ask everybody in here: do you think that there is a celebrity we would go to war for if they got killed? Like, if you say they would never be in a situation, throw that out the window. Hypothetically, is there any celebrity you think we would really
definitely
go to war if they die?
Like they did the same thing that Brittney Griner did.
Exact same thing. I'm
gonna fall on the sort of you should know better, you do better.
Dwayne Johnson for sure.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes, it's some stars.
I just feel like
it's some stars.
I feel like
for sure.
the
Tom Brady.
I feel like the government is very.
Get Tom Brady
Manning
back on me.
I feel like the government is very concerned with
any white quarterback.
The public's perception of how they carry shit.
John
Elway,
bring him back.
Tom Brady, shit. I mean, Tom Brady and Brett Favre. Even after he took the money, we ain't going,
bro. Fuck Brett Favre.
Tiana Trump.
All this shit has happened.
Bring her back.
I do think Trump might have been able to get a better deal. Trump might have got a better deal.
Bro. Bring Tiana back on me.
One day we're gonna have to do a topic like favorite NBA political moments, like you can, or like sports and political moment, like Kaepernick shit. I don't know what else.
Donald Sterling's
joint. It's a lot. I mean, anything. This joint, but
yeah, I just personally like him saying she represents the best in America. When she was dissing America before she went to jail, the whole kneeling thing, she was like, oh, she don't like this country. And
she was
guess what?
Anti-USA.
Soon as she got caught up, I'm American. Remember me? Yeah, shut up, bro. I'm sorry. If she was
everybody hates the police until you need them.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy she got released, but in the way she got released, I kind of don't agree with. But as a black person,
we sell so many
black
guns,
person,
bro.
as a black person, I'm happy she home, bro.
We're the biggest arms dealer in the world, bro.
Like, like I don't know.
How can we be mad about a one motherfucker? He was a cold motherfucker at it for sure.
Bro.
He was cold.
Buddy had a whole ass movie.
He was trying to kill Americans.
He
targeted
American soldiers, bro.
What?
I'm biased, so.
But that's the thing. That could have been Devin, bro. That's the thing. Like you giving up BRITTNey GRINER for Devin? I'm
Get
not.
us out of here.
I
It's too late for these
I
shenanigans.
promise you, I'm not.
Yeah, get us out.
Stick
Get us up out of
to
here.
the code.
And Lamar, listen, I was a weed smoker. I'm not smoking weed in Russia.
I'm not either.
Me.
I'm not. I don't
play with them
smuggle
countries.
shit.
I'm not giving up BRITTNey GRINER for my nigga Devin, bro. I'm not.
Now I'm glad she's home.
All three
people in the world that watches the WBA, I'm sure they're excited. You know, nobody watches that stuff.
I'm not going to Russia.
I'm not going to Russia.
Y'all talking about war crimes? We don't commit war crimes.
This dude playing Brawlhalla. Get us out of here, Nico.
Yeah, we got the whole podcast. We out of here. Hey, hop on Brawlhalla.
Shout out, sticking to the code, man. Like, subscribe. You feel me? We out here, bro.
Please.
Peace.
We got takes. We got takes. That's funny.
We're gonna have new guests.